Okay, here it is. It's either a 1965 or a 66, I'm not real sure. YDS3C. It's a scrambler version of the two-cylinder 250cc. There are some things that are not quite right on them. I'm not sure about the front fender, if that's correct or not. Let's see what else I can tell you. The tires are good. I think the rear is new. Yes, it is. The front is older, but still in pretty decent shape, I think. I didn't paint the oil tank. There is a oil leak. That's going to be the biggest knockoff. But I've done most of the work of putting all the parts together to have a running bike. And I did start it, and the engine ran for a little bit, and then I realized that all the oil was leaking out of the crankcase. Or not the crankcase, but the transmission. So I never started it again after that. That's been last year, I think I did that. Anyway, I put all the lights on it, got them all working. Brakes work. The shocks are rusty, could be replaced. The exhaust is in really good shape, considering its age. It's got the carburetors and the petcock, and I'm not positive. I think this is a good, at least it's, I think I spun it with a drill, speedometer and tachometer. It does have a proper key, doesn't have mirrors. There's some rusty spots on it. The gas cap isn't in too bad a shape. This is new paint. It's kind of sparkly. I don't know if that shows up or not. Inside is pretty clean, actually. It's got at least one badge, maybe two. Yep, two badges. I think they may be repops. I'm not sure. And this side I painted the cover, but it's a cover off a 305, I think. And it's supposed to have an emblem here that I didn't put on here because this is a 250. The seat is brand new. It was put together for me by a real auto upholsterer. So if you're good at welding aluminum, what happened was the chain runs in here, and obviously they had a chain break, and when that chain broke, there's a standoff that's built into the case, and the chain must have come around and hit that standoff and busted it off. Only it took a hunk of the case out with it that was about this big. And what I tried to do was use some of that aluminum weld you see advertised on TV, and I couldn't get the aluminum hot enough to get a good seal on it. So I ended up putting some of that in there. I put a piece of metal behind it so I could build that aluma weld up, and then after I did that, I got the hole pretty well filled, and then I let that harden up, and I covered it with JB Weld. So, but it leaks, and actually, tell you the truth, I'm not 100% certain it's leaking where I patched it. There may be another leak down there someplace that I didn't see, and I never went back to check it. So there it is. I'm going to ask $2,500 for it because they are rare, and all the parts are here basically. The turn signals may not be correct for this bike, but they look good. I think I made a couple of brackets back here to put them on. Yes, I did. Tail light. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it works. So there you have it. $2,500 bucks. And you can have it.